If you love woodworking, you're about to discover tools that will change the way you measure, cut, clamp, and create. This isn't just another list. These are the clever, problem-solving gadgets that make every project smoother and every result sharper. From precision jigs to genius layout tools, here are 20 of the coolest wood tools you'll wish you found sooner. Ever wished your square could actually help instead of just pretending to? This sliding woodworking square makes marking accurate 90-degree lines almost too easy. The dovetail-style track lets the head glide smoothly across your workpiece so you get perfect registration every time. It's machined from aircraft-grade aluminum, laser-etched for readability, and built to stay dead square for life. Great for layout, joinery, cabinet work, basically anything where being off by even a hair ruins your day. And the best part? It's compact enough to live in your apron pocket, so you actually use it instead of hunting through the shop like you lost your sanity. If your regular square feels like swinging a sledgehammer when all you need is a tap, this tiny Minisquare is the fix. It's about the size of 2 fingers. No joke, but it's ridiculously precise. Perfect for checking small parts, trimming end grain, or confirming that your jointer or saw blade is truly at 90 degrees when you swear it is. But your cuts say otherwise. The thick, stable aluminum base stands upright on its own, giving you hands-free accuracy while you adjust your tools. Simple, clean, reliable, and dangerously addictive once you start using it. Building boxes, drawers, cabinets, or anything that requires 4 corners that actually behave. These clamps are your new best friends. Slide them onto your boards, tighten them down, and suddenly your joints line up like they've been to etiquette school. Butt joints, miters, dovetails, box joints, they don't care. They hold everything square so you can glue, screw, or pin without juggling a circus of clamps and prayers. And yes, they even allow a bit of material overhang, so you don't have to machine everything perfect before assembly. It's almost cheating, but the good kind. Think of this as the quiet team player in your shop. Not flashy, but incredibly useful once you start pairing it with rails, fences, or work-holding jigs. The StabilMax clamp distributes pressure evenly, stays rock solid thanks to its phenolic body, and integrates seamlessly with universal tracks. Cutting, routing, edge profiling. It keeps your workpiece planted so you can focus on not ruining your masterpiece. It's the type of tool you ignore for a week, then use once, and instantly wonder how you functioned without it. If you ever needed a small measuring tool that actually earns its keep, this little gauge is it. It fits right in your pocket, adjusts smoothly, and gives you quick, accurate readings for depth, offsets, or spacing. The stainless steel body keeps it precise and durable, even if your shop treats tools like second-class citizens. It's the kind of measuring companion you reach for constantly. Small enough to disappear, reliable enough to trust with every layout mark. Here's a clever upgrade for anyone tired of wrestling flat squares on 3-dimensional projects. This 3D marking square lets you mark both the face and the edge of your stock in one move, standing solid even on thinner boards. It's brilliant for mortises, dados, machine setup, or anytime accuracy needs to wrap around a corner. Precision milled aluminum keeps it stable, sharp, and confidence-boosting. This isn't just a square. It's a layout assistant that thinks in 3D, so your joinery finally matches your plans. Clamps are great until they leave dents and stains all over the workpiece you spent hours preparing. These clamp pads fix that instantly. Slip them between your clamps and your wood, and suddenly pressure stays even while the surface stays pristine. No more worrying about soft woods getting crushed or veneers bruising under heavy tightening. They're simple, lightweight, and surprisingly effective, keeping glue-ups stress-free and your project looking like you actually know what you're doing. A tiny accessory that saves big headaches. Some squares are too big, others too flimsy. This one hits the sweet spot. The inDexable compact square is perfect for quick layout, checking hardware locations, or confirming angles after a cut. It's lightweight, dead accurate, and built to slip into tight corners where your larger tools simply won't fit. Whether you're measuring drawer parts, face frames, or fine joinery, it brings the reliability Woodpeckers is known for without hogging bench space. A small square that pulls heavyweight precision. Trying to measure the thin edge of a board with a regular ruler is basically an Olympic sport. This edge rule solves that instantly. It wraps neatly around your stock, giving you a stable reference on both the edge and the face. The short leg handles thin material, while the longer side spans standard 3/4-inch boards with ease. Laser-engraved markings stay crisp, and the 89-degree profile sits perfectly flat. Clean, repeatable layout without the balancing act. If your table saw isn't perfectly aligned, every straight cut is just a gentle illusion. The Align-A-Saw system gives you a brutally honest reference point, a precision ground steel plate paired with a stainless gauge that rides your miter slot like it's on rails. It highlights even tiny gaps at 90 degrees or 45 degrees, letting you tune blade and fence alignment with surgeon-level accuracy. Less burning, fewer surprises, and cuts that actually fit together the way you imagined. This is how you turn an ordinary workbench into a modular clamping playground. The T-Trax 24 rails are extruded aluminum, pre-drilled, and sized to accept standard 1/4 20 T-bolts and hex bolts, meaning fences, stops, and hold-downs slide and lock exactly where you want them. They're perfect for drill press tables, router setups, and custom jigs of all shapes. Installation is quick, and once they're in place, your entire work holding system becomes smoother, smarter, and way more versatile. Sometimes precision doesn't need to be huge, just accurate. This pocket-sized T-square brings big tool confidence to small layout jobs. The support lips keep it from tipping, while the blade is packed with tiny scribing holes spaced just a fraction of an inch apart. Drop your pencil through, slide it along your board, and you get perfectly parallel layout lines without guessing or measuring twice. Compact, reliable, and surprisingly addictive once you start using it. If you've ever fought with a miter joint that just refuses to stay put, this tool is the peace treaty you've been waiting for. The MCT150P applies pressure exactly where you need it, pulling the 45-degree corners tightly together instead of twisting them apart. Its V-shaped aluminum body grips molding, trim, or frame stock without leaving dents. Perfect for picture frames, boxes, and any project where close enough simply isn't good enough. Clean, tight miters, minus the frustration. Freehand routing is fun until the wood chatters, the bit grabs, and suddenly you're holding a vibrating skateboard. The freehand guard fixes that by giving you a stable pivot point, a protective chip shield, and even a built-in dust port for cleaner cuts. Mount it to your router plate, rest your work against the fulcrum, and your hands instantly feel steadier. It's safer, smoother, and perfect for shaping delicate curves, odd angles, or tricky profiles where control matters most. Drilling should be simple. Straight holes, clean edges, accurate spacing. Woodpeckers' drilling lineup makes that happen every time. From precision drill guides that guarantee perfectly plumb holes to angle-setting tools and layout jigs that eliminate guesswork, everything is built to keep your drill bit exactly where you want it. Whether you're installing hardware, building cabinets, or drilling dowels, these tools turn eyeballing it into precision you can repeat. A quiet upgrade that makes every project feel professional. Some tools don't scream for attention. They just make your entire workshop run smoother. Woodpeckers' router and drilling accessories fall squarely into that category. Portable guides keep your holes straight. Alignment jigs help you set up machines faster. And clever fixtures ensure your routing stays controlled and predictable. They're the behind-the-scenes helpers that prevent crooked hardware, wandering bits, and messy cut lines. If precision is your priority, these accessories quietly become part of every job you do. If you're cutting repeated parts or shaping curves with a template, this bit is the upgrade your router has been begging for. The Ultra-Shear uses solid carbide construction with a full 2 inches of cutting length, letting you shape thicker hardwood without hesitation. Its compression geometry cuts clean from both directions, meaning no tear out, no fuzz, just silky smooth edges straight off the bit. Whether you're shaping legs, panels, or decorative curves, this is the Make It Perfect tool. Here's a small workshop hack that delivers big results: magnetic fittings. Stick them on metal cabinets, benches, or drill press frames. And suddenly, all those wandering bits, wrenches, and small tools have a proper home. You grab what you need instantly, and cleanup becomes blissfully simple. No rattling drawers, no searching under piles of offcuts, just clean, organized accessibility. It's one of those upgrades that seems trivial until you try it, and then you never go back. Layout work isn't always square, and that's where this long neck compass steps in. The extended arm gives you smooth, controlled arcs, letting you mark tabletops, curved shelves, or inlay designs with real confidence. It locks firmly so your radius stays consistent, and it draws crisp, accurate lines that make cutting or routing those curves far easier. When you want precision that a tracing plate or freehand pencil can't deliver, this compass becomes your go-to layout companion. For projects that call for circles, arcs, or evenly spaced marks, this adjustable compass does the job without fuss. The metal legs give it stability. The locking hinge keeps your measurements true, and the fine point lays down sharp, predictable layout lines. It's perfect for marking dowel spacing, laying out round tops, or transferring repeat measurements across your stock. A simple tool, yes, but one that quietly elevates the accuracy of everything you build.